Okay, welcome back. And it's time for the final part of this stupid, stupid, stupid game. Plumbers don't wear ties. If you remember, the last decision before we took the break was Jane either accepting the offer to sleep with Thresher or loading.
You know, Jane's really not that indecent. Choose this decision now.
Or Jane rejecting it. So, which one? 1, Jane goes for it. 2, Jane rejects the power. Which one will we go with, and will anything actually increase our score at this point? It's just getting so incredibly low. Yep, it looks like the majority is for the second choice. Jane rejects the power. Of course, knowing how things have gone so far, who can say what this will actually result in? But let's give it a shot.
Who do you think you're talking to? Some bimbo? Who the hell do you think she is?
Hey, let the lady speak for herself.
Tell him. Tell him hell's gonna freeze over before you'd accept such a ludicrous offer. Jane, I love you. I loved you the moment we met. I waited for you. I idolized you. I've seen you in my dreams.
It is a lot of money.
But what about us? I couldn't stand it. Just knowing you were with him. Even if it is only one night.
What's one lousy night? What were you gonna do? Buy me pizza and expect the same thing?
No, of course not. Jane, it's not that way. I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you.
Freudian slip?
That was an egotist, didn't it? I'm going to keep that in the script. I'm going to use that. I'm going to paste that together and use that.
Okay. All right, ready?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Down the top, page 6.
Jane, it's not that way. I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you. I mean, okay, maybe you're not perfect. Maybe you do like money too much. Maybe you are a daddy's girl. Maybe you are spoiled rotten, but you can't be bought. That sort of thing only happens in movies.
Who do you think you're kidding? Happens every day in the streets. How about 1,000 for a couple of hours?
Sure thing, buddy. Your place or mine.
Whoa! You're disgusting.
Then you two should be perfect together. He's all yours. Come on, Tiger, let's leave these lovebirds alone.
Wait a minute. Can't leave me here with her. What about the police? Call the police.
Deal's a deal. You called it.
See, Thrasher, you can buy love. You just proved it.
Don't worry, honey. He'll get his money's worth.
Help me. You can't, wait a minute. You can't leave me here.
I want to thank you for what you did. That was very brave. No one's ever done anything like that for me.
Oh, it was nothing.
Did you really mean what you said? You know, how you felt about me?
I've never felt like this about anyone.
This is so crazy. I feel so overwhelmed.
I love you so much. It's such a crazy world. If anything should happen, if something should keep us apart, oh, kiss me, Jane. Kiss me as if it were the last time.
Well, congratulations. It's finally getting steamy in the asphalt jungle. I don't believe you've made it this far, especially with a score like yours. Has John won over Jane with his heroics? Will he finally turn his life around and marry the woman of his dreams? Or would you like to see something completely different?
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
All right. So it's time for, I believe this is the final decision. If we want the Hollywood ending or something completely different, whatever that might be.
If you didn't like the first choice, choose the second one.
All right. So, one more decision to make, chat. And how badly will you mess it up this time? 1 is the Hollywood ending, and 2 is something completely different. Whoa. Number 2, something completely different. Yes, I can understand that. I think we all want something different from Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I think we all want that. I like how there are some people voting for 3 and 4 somehow. How are you doing? Why are you even doing that? Okay, it looks like by a landslide runaway victory. Number 2. So let's get something completely different.
John, I'm sorry, but there's something I have to tell you.
Oh God, here it comes. She has some dark secret. She's got a boyfriend. I knew it. Someone this gorgeous has to have a boyfriend. Oh my God. What if she has a disease? Yes, what is it?
I'm a virgin.
Holy Mother of God! This is unbelievable. A woman of her looks and she's still chaste, unspoiled, and she wants me? I'll be the first? I don't believe it. I'm gonna marry a virgin in the 90s. Impossible. God, it's dirty work, but somebody's gotta do it. Okay, so you have a disability. You're not alone, you know. There's lots of people with hidden disabilities. It's not a problem for me.
But it is a problem.
I know. You think sex is dirty and disgusting. So you're saving it for someone who you really love, right?
You don't understand. I want to stay a virgin.
Whoa, wait a minute. Marrying a virgin's one thing, but being married to a virgin is another. Who ever heard of a virgin wife? I don't understand.
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh, yeah, right. Sure, that's a good one. Now, come on, stop teasing me. I'm serious. I love you, Jane. I really do.
And I love you, John, in ways that you'll never know. You see, ever since I was a little girl, I've known in my heart that I would serve God. But to do that, I have to sacrifice many pleasures. The moment we met, I knew you were a kind, gentle man, despite your kinky motorcycle gear. I love you, John, but I have a destiny. You do understand, don't you?
But, I just saved your life. Don't you think you could reconsider? Maybe just for today? Maybe give me some quality time.
John, I'm not a prude. I've dated men. In fact, they called me a PT in high school. I never did figure out what that meant, but I've never, ever given any of them quality time. Come with me to church this Sunday and I'll show you some real quality time.
But wait. You see, I have this problem. It's congenital. Had it from the day I was born.
Oh, you poor thing. What is it? Can I help?
Well, you see, I get these urges deep down inside. Sometimes they're uncontrollable unless it's taken care of, like right away.
And you're having those urges right now?
Oh, it's bad. I mean, really bad. Maybe you could just help me out this one time.
I was born with the same problem. And one time, the urge became almost uncontrollable.
Yes, and...
I came very, very close.
And what happened?
It was awful.
I bet it was. What happened? Please, details.
It took all my strength. The devil was in my soul that night. But I fought him off and, thank God, saved my virginity.
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
And thank you for saving it for me. My life would have been ruined if I'd lost it.
Oh, yeah. Ruined. Saving virgins is my specialty.
I'll pray for your soul.
Right. He could use that.
Can I at least buy you dinner?
Oh, I'd love to, but I've already got plans. At my mother's.
What a nice son. By the way, nice tie. Your mother give it to you?
Well, you've done it again. All John wanted was a little nookie, and you matched him with a nun wannabe? And now he's headed for dinner with his mother, who's arranged a shotgun wedding. Fine ending you created. You'll never eat lunch in this town again.
You actually believe that the other ending's better than this one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You made the wrong choice. It brings us back to this.
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
Yeah, which just takes us back to the Hollywood ending. In the end, there actually were no choices in Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. It's actually just one path, no matter what you pick. It's just that you just might not get all the scenes, depending on what you pick, but you're always forced to go the same way every time. So that's the twist. There were never actually any choices, and so now, the Hollywood ending.
I've never felt like this before. Never.
Ever.
Maybe we should go somewhere and park. I mean talk.
Yeah, I'd like that.
What, talk or park?
Talk, for now.
I'm just testing.
What about your work? I thought today was real busy for you.
You just cleared up my schedule.
John, I want to know everything about you. Where you live, what kind of work you do. That's so god-awful important. I like a man who takes his work seriously. I want to meet your mother and...
Jane, hold on a sec. I don't want us to get started on the wrong foot here. There's something you have to know.
Yes? What is it, dear?
Well, you see, it's about my work. I'm really a plumber.
Oh, I just love your sense of humor. You're such a joker.
No, I'm serious. I'm really a plumber.
John, plumbers don't wear ties. Now, come on, stop fooling around. I know. Why don't we get something to eat? I'm hungry. You have plans for dinner?
No, I don't have plans for dinner anymore.
Then why don't we go to my place? I'll cook something for you.
You cook?
Well, if it doesn't work out, we can call for pizza.
That sounds great.
What? My cooking or my pizza?
It doesn't matter. You've got me eating out of your hand already. Now, let's just pretend I was a plumber. Would it matter to you?
Now stop it! You're such a jokester.
I'm really a plumber. My nickname's Rooter. Okay, what if I was a janitor or a garbage collector? Would it matter?
John, I love who you are right now. What's wrong with being an account rep? What's the big deal? Why do you want to be someone you're not? Just be yourself, John.
I'm trying.
Just so long as you're not a lawyer.
Don't insult me, Jane. I'd rather be a plumber. Are you sure you want to meet my mother?
I want to know who's behind this. Give me the credits.
Right. So, I guess there is actually another choice to make. Do we actually want to see the credits, or do we want to... Well, we're not going back to the first decision. Or do we just want to end this thing?
Wow. You really want to go through this again?
I like the tone of disbelief in the voice.
That's it, folks. Bye.
Alright. It looks like you're deciding... Let's end this thing with a score of negative 325,000. And that's it. That's Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, the dumbest game I've ever played. A contrast to Depression Quest, whereas Depression Quest, as you go through it, and if you make the right choices, it's kind of uplifting. You feel kind of good about people by the end. But with Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, I feel bad. I hate video games. I think I hate people in general. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. If someone said that this was a game that could induce people to commit violent acts, I would say yes. This one certainly, that's true. I think that is probably true. So that's Plumbers don't wear ties. I can't imagine why the 3DO didn't succeed. Well, I mean, the 3DO had some good games, but this was not one of them. I don't know how this was made. I mean, you mentioned XBlig, you mentioned indie games. I mean, those, yeah, there are a lot of bad stuff, but they can come out in very, easy to use channels. Anyone can make a game and release it now. This was a game that was made in the 90s. It was printed, on a disc. It was sold as a game. How did that happen? How did this get made? That would be an interesting story to figure it out. But yeah, the dumbest, one of the worst games I've ever played. I thought maybe you'd like to see it. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, one of the most infamous games for the 3DO interactive multiplayer. Now, let's never talk about it again. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let's play a little bit of Planet Stronghold, and maybe Tom Schatz will get the bad taste of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties out of our mouth. I'll be right back.